ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The BAISS Sudden Death Basketball Playoffs tipping off yesterday at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. Julian Gibson breaks down the senior and junior boys.
Benson Sac cheerleaders in the stands. They had a lot to cheer about their senior boys taking on St. John's. This one would be all Sac. St. John's kept it close in the fourth quarter, but down the stretch, too much Sackers. They win 77-59.
We just brought the intensity. So if we play defense, they can lead the offense. So we just play hard on defense, and we came out with the W.
We came out a little sluggish. They started to play with us, but then we started playing our basketball, and we ball out.
I just came out able to do. I execute the plays properly, just follow what the coach said, and just keep my composure throughout the game.
Now the junior boys game between Temple Christian and Sac. No luck for Sac this time. Temple Christian eliminating Sac junior boys. Final score 44-32.
We did our best. We played what our coach told us to do, and it's all to the mercy of God.
Played hard, and we looked for the openings to get the layup in the ball. We played together. We prayed. We put God first and beat us a team.
We played hard and then we give up.
So moving on to the championship will be Temple Christian Junior Boys and Sac Senior Boys. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Julian Gibson.
The Jordan Prince William Falcons and the Queen's College Comets meeting in both the senior and junior girls divisions. The seniors saw the Falcons having an easy time. 1 point, they were up 7. Actually, they scored 17 straight points. They got rid of the Comets 66-27. For the Falcons, Brianna Stevens leading the way 18 points. Shanique Thompson and Dwanique Rule, they were also in double figures with 15 and 12 respectively.
We came out a little shaky in the first half, but the second half we got a chance to prove ourselves.
All we know is we had a lot to prove, so we're trying to play our hardest and play as a team.
It's a do-or-die situation. So I told them, if you want to go to the big dance, you got to win. So that's what they had to do to go to the big dance.
We played our best. We gave it all we had, and they just came up short at the end.
The Falcons also able to move on in junior girls play. Kelly Bastian dropped in 15 points in the 34-29 win. For QC, Danica Lightbourne had a side-high 12.
The oldest one on there is 13, and she just turned 13. The tallest one, she's 13. So I have them for 2 more years for junior.
In addition to losing in both junior and senior girls play, a QC player also passed out on the court, and the Comets coach was not happy with the treatment she received.
The paramedic didn't even attend to one of our players on the floor. I will literally take this to another level, because even though he's a ref, he's a paramedic first. He's EMT first, and that's ridiculous what he did. On the floor, she's unconscious, and the game has to go on. He's EMT. So that really has me frustrated now. I don't have a concern about the game. The game, we lost that one. But the EMT refused to stop calling the game and come and deal with our player unconscious.
The Hugh Campbell Basketball Classic is right around the corner. It's the premier senior boys high school tournament in the country.
The annual Hugh Campbell Basketball Classic tournament is on schedule. And the theme for this year's event is appreciating excellence through teamwork and creativity. The tournament runs from Monday the 19th of February through Monday the 26th of February 2018. This year's tournament will run in conjunction with the Bahamas Basketball Federation qualifying games in preparation for the 2020 Olympics. The prestigious Hugh Campbell tournament will host secondary high schools throughout the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands, totaling 28 teams. Games will be played at A.F. Adley Gym, but on Thursday and Sunday evenings, along with the championship game on the Monday evening, games will be at the Kendall Isaac Gym.
And as usual, the Hugh Campbell Committee making sure security is of the utmost importance.
We just want to advise members of the public that the police will be out in full force during these games, providing protection, and so we want to encourage members of the public to come out and to feel assured that they can leave their vehicles parked wherever It is, once it's on the compound of the school, they can bring their families knowing that they will be protected by the police.
We're looking at the back parking area to be ready for the parking, and if that falls short, then we are already in the process of contacting over at the mall to get permission for persons to park there after working hours.
Coach John Ingram built a successful track and field program at North Andros High. He has since moved to Grand Bahama and is looking to do the same thing there. His comments came over the weekend at the Club Monica meet.
Right now we start off with 4 kids, just a kind of small program so I could focus mainly on the quarter-mile area and Freeport. So right now it's doing well. I just had a guy in the 200 meters just ran 21 seconds. So we're looking kind of good right now.
As for the action from the Club Monica meet, Keyshawn Strawn from North Andros, he won the under-17 boys javelin with a toss of 52.95 meters.
I think I would throw like 60 meters, and my goal is to qualify for the Carifta Games and the Commonwealth Games. I work very hard, and I want to thank my coaches, Mr. Brian Clare, for helping me and back at home, and Coach Maycock for helping me while I was in Nassau.
On to the track now, Elijah Mitchell, Maya Angelo Miller, and Ferline Augustine. They all won their divisions in the 800 meters.
It was a rough race. I just tried to pace it from the start, and in the last lap I just went all out.
It looked like it was tight down the stretch.
It was tight, but when you train hard, you're able to give it your all whenever it comes.
It went pretty well. I knew how to get out, stay with whoever in front, or if there wasn't my pace, take the lead, walk on the back stretch where the wind was, and come home strong.
How was the competition for you?
It was okay. I had a little push.
It went good, but except the start when I almost fall by the high jump area. But other than that, thanks to God, it went very well.
But it looked like you had no competition coming around the final stretch.
No, sir. That was the plan.
What's your goals for 2018?
Make the Carifta team and the CUT team and make a better record for the 800 at Nationals.
My goals for 2018 is to qualify for the 800 meters and to run 210.
Can you do it?
Yes, I can.
Overall, the Club Monica meet was dubbed a smashing success. Coach Diane Woodside just happy to pull the event off every year.
15 years is a long time. So this is our 15th year. We've kind of organized ourselves well. The main thing is getting funding for the meet. And I want to thank all of the sponsors who decided to support the meet every year over and over and over. So I thank them. Without them, it couldn't have been possible. Puma's did a lot for us this year. We always try to give a token to each athlete who participates. So this time we were able to give them a Puma t-shirt.
A number of visitors were in town for the Club Monica meet. Tanisha Murray from the Atlanta, Georgia Relays was among them.
Things are going quite well. We already have 8 Caribbean countries that are coming in, and we have a number of teams from the US that is already start communicating with us and registering already. We have already had many Bahamians coaches that we have sat down and communicated with. We have over perhaps about 10 coaches that have said that they're coming to our meet this year to support us.
Brittany Lincecum successfully defended the title she won last year at the Pure Silk Bahamas LPGA Classic. She won this year's event by 2 strokes, finishing at 12 under par.
I've never defended before, and it's something that I've always wanted to do. It was totally on my bucket list, and to be sitting in here with you guys again is pretty incredible. The conditions obviously were rough out there, and it was just, you just kind of had to stay patient and have some fun with it. There wasn't a lot you could do, and my putter was incredible all week. I made so many good putts, so many good par saves, some good birdies coming down the stretch, which really proved a lot to myself, I think, today. Playing 27 holes, obviously I missed my nap today, and then to birdie a couple holes down the stretch is pretty incredible.
Lincecum also spoke in depth about the final 3 holes, which were completed as darkness approached.
We were pretty determined, my group, that we were going to finish, and then when we got to 16 tee, we had to wait 25 minutes just to hit the tee shot, and then by the time we were done with the hole, it took about 44 minutes to be exact. So it's that waiting, especially on that hole, I swear that hole was about 600 yards, and where that pin was not easy. And I think last year I actually got up and down or made a huge putt on that hole as well. So maybe it's just a lucky hole for me, but it's a very intimidating hole when you're standing up there. And obviously 17, you know, we're all just trying to hit the green. That's another very scary green. It's getting dark, and once I made birdie there, I was like, we're definitely playing 18. You know, I felt like I had a stroke or two to mess with, but I obviously didn't know there wasn't very many leaderboards out there. But then when I got to the green, obviously I felt a little bit more comfortable, but my caddy laid me up to a very uncomfortable yardage in a divot, no less. So no, never a dull moment out on the golf course for sure.
That will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.